Hey, listen, quick distinction. Um, our mind runs so much of what we end up being capable of doing in the world. It runs how happy we are, it runs how we make meaning. And somehow we're not ever really given, like an instruction booklet on how to run our mind. And so I want to make this one quick distinction so that you can kind of see this main core problem that most of us have in the world. And the distinction is this: it's being unaware of thoughts versus aware of thoughts. Okay? So, what I mean by that is there are levels of consciousness. And I want to go through how these two states kind of break into four ways of being here for many people. Okay? If you're completely unaware of thought, right? This is somebody who, if you ask them to meditate, they would maybe sit quietly and have no idea like that they're even thinking, but they're completely thinking, right? And so let's just call that like level one. Like they don't even know that they're thinking, right? Many people out there like that. If you're working on yourself at all, you're probably beyond that, but that's a level, and that's somebody who's not maybe even trying to wake up. They're just really kind of lost in the challenges of being human, etc., right? Second level is you're thinking, you can hear your crazy thoughts, you can hear that all this stuff is going on, and you're probably suffering from it, right? But there's no real kind of mastery over thinking versus not thinking. You might not even understand that there is a way of not thinking and how simple that can be, etc. Okay? And so both of those are some form, I would say, of unaware, right? That's kind of where unaware shows. You can be completely unaware, or you can be like, man, I know I'm thinking, but I don't really know what to do about it, or I have no skills beyond that, right? Then this major shift happens, right? This shift from from unaware to aware. Level 3 of consciousness is where you can start to really tell the difference between thought and experience, okay? Just thinking and even being aware that you're thinking is not the same as really having a distinction between what sensation is and experience is versus what thought is. And this is like a hugely valuable thing to start understanding, okay? And then level 4 is really like gaining mastery of being in experience in a different way, right? Having a different relationship to thought so that you use thought as a tool instead of having it kind of run you, right? For many people up here, unaware, this level, these two levels, thought is kind of primary. It like just drives, it kind of goes like a wild horse. You almost can't stop it, right? Gaining mastery over that, you start to gain these benefits that are, you can completely start to run your own emotions, right? It doesn't mean that you lose emotions or you become cold, but your emotions become valuable even when they're sadness or fear or any of these things. Like the whole experience becomes richer because you have a way to tap into a different level of experience. And then the benefits beyond that are just, they're huge, and I don't even need to go into them here. They're huge. The distinction that I want to show you is I think that this is a major problem for many people. Even if you don't know that it's a major problem for you, I also think it's a major problem kind of for our world, because most people are running around unaware of their own thinking, not in any kind of control of their own thinking, and that thought running on its own, it can really make things crazy, and I can give you tons of examples. Anyway, here's the deal. I am putting together something called the Back to Breath Challenge. And it's really just a 7-day challenge. It's going to be completely free, right? There's no cost, there's no investment or anything like that. I just want to start giving this out to people like you if you're interested. And over 7 days, it's going to be the simplest challenge ever. It's going to be fun. I'm going to give probably a visualization or 2 or 3. And every day for 7 days, I'm just going to give probably a fairly counterintuitive tip on how you can start working with your mind in a way that's really fun and is actually brings a ton of joy and also control, and you start to gain mastery over willpower and all these different things when you can make this massive shift from not being aware of your thinking into managing your thinking in a different way, right? So that you can actually guide your thoughts really powerfully. So it's called Back to Breath. It's a 7-day challenge. It's going to be starting really soon, and it's going to be live. I'm going to be doing it with you. I have no idea how many people are going to be there, but we're going to create a Facebook group for it. Basically just go to backtobreath.com, give me your email, I'll send you all the details. I'm building it out as we speak, and it's going to be a ton of fun. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say. I don't think so. Just let's all learn to wake up a little bit together, and come join me at backtobreath.com. I'll see you there. All right. Bye bye.